Okay folks, this should be the last demo for the day, but this piece that I'm demoing with is showing how artificial intelligence has made it into the classroom, or it's making it into the classroom, and that really is interesting because when it comes to the actual photocopier, the photocopier industry is backward. They don't have any ideas, any new ideas or anything. They just want to make a quick dollar. They think that they're so they're so uncaring about photocopiers. They're not interested. They just care about the money, and it shows. And it's really backward. It's like everything's going forward with AI except the photocopier, which really is quite an annoyance to me. One day I'll redesign the photocopier from scratch, and it's going to be bristling with AI. It's not going to be bloody like this bullshit, this manually set shit. And yeah, I want to make a difference, folks. It's really difficult, but I'm not going to give up. I'm a stickler. I'll keep going with it. Let's see what this piece is. It is a Mossman Daily, or otherwise known as a Snooty magazine. I found this in a recycling bin, and it's just the article is saying disrupting class. Teachers embrace AI as an integral tool in education's evolution. So what's happened to the photocopier, folks? That's the question. What's happened to the bloody photocopier? Why doesn't it have any place in this world? It's really shit. The industry's full of bloody snake and mirrors and shit like that. They don't want to design anything new. They have no new features. If anything, they're taking out features. If they had AI, they could use these features efficiently, but no, they think it's easier because they're not smart enough. They're a bunch of monkeys, not racial or homophobic use of the word monkey, but monkey to describe their lack of intellect, that they're not smart, they're not clever. And this, speaking of not clever, not smart, this one's come up a treat. But basically they're not clever or smart or creative. They're just a bunch of stiff and stuffy people in suits who don't care about the industry, who don't care about the environment or the people. And the people it services doesn't matter as much as their own fucking pay that they take home. It's all about money. What else are they going to be motivated for? What else can they do? You know, like, that's just all that they are, is just a bunch of money fucked idiots. You know, idiots, folks. This is what these idiots should be doing to themselves. Duh, stupid. I'm stupid. I can't design the photocopier, but I'm good at making money. I'm stupid. Sorry. That's the kind of mockery I like to apply to these bitches. They are so stupid that if you slapped them in the head like that, they wouldn't feel it. They're a bunch of idiots, you know? They ought to slap themselves in the head. Yeah, they ought to, because they're not clever, they're not smart. The only thing clever they are is being cunning. Cunning enough to make millions and billions of dollars making shit product. This Konica Minolta stuff is crap. It's bullshit. The whole industry is a load of shit. The whole fucking industry. There's no one out there in the industry who's doing it well. And I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9 so that I can get in touch with my partner Luigi, and so I can, at least for myself, while I'm waiting for the future to come around, so I can make money as a photocopier artist and one day overcome my disabilities so that I can basically redesign the photocopier from scratch. And it's not going to look anything like the shit that we have today. It's going to be a total rethink, a total rebuild. There's not going to be any more stupidity written into these equipments. These companies don't care. Artificial intelligence would be a great place. It would have a great use in the photocopier. But no, the photocopier people, there's no R&D labs to my knowledge. They just use legacy software. Konica Minolta pulled it, try to remove features to make it more user-friendly, trying to make the company more appealing to the average user, but that's not going to work. You know, what if you want colour balance? What if you're a printer and you need a bit of colour balance to help even things out? This looks shit house. The colour in that looks hideous. It does. It looks horrid. If these machines had a higher resolution, instead of just 600 by 600 DPI, why can't we go 1200 by 1200 DPI? Instead, why can't we raise the DPI? We haven't had a raise in the DPI for decades. What is wrong with this industry? What is wrong with the people in the industry? What are they on? They're on money. It's like a drug to them. It's a drug. It's an evil drug that these bitches want. They don't care. No, there's nothing wrong with money per se, but the way they love money, the way they put it first in their considerations, indeed, is absolutely abhorrent. It is. It's an abomination. And the photocopier industry is full of abomination. It is. It's horrid. It's a horrid industry, folks. I don't have any respect for it. I don't have any care for it. I don't give a shit what they think of me anymore. I'm not a part of the industry, and I've accidentally put 2 in instead of 1. But that's come up looking really quite shit. The blue, or the cyan, should I say, looks a bit wishy-washy. But we can see the face of the guy. But it looks better than this shit. This looks ugly. The colour in that. I should have made it light at the beginning. I do think we might have darkened it a bit. But the photocopier industry is full of assholes and fucking cunning people that don't care. They don't care, folks. You don't fucking... And you just have no choice but to buy their dumb fucktard product. You got no choice. There's no other choice. It's the way the industry has become so greedy, and that's why everything doesn't work. It's not just photocopiers. Computers, technology in general just doesn't work properly. And companies try to railroad you or force you into using technology against your will because they know that their technology sucks. And I'm not stupid enough, except I forgot to take it off multiple copies. I can't concentrate with this anger, this rage I feel against the so-called machine of industry. But basically, yeah, I'm not happy with the way things are. I can't just sit back and relax and let these cunts, these fuckwits, dictate how things should be. I'm going to use one of them, of course, folks. I'm going to use one of these. So we can't fucking do anything, folks, to change it. But I know that in the future it can be done. I know I can do it. I know that if I can overcome my disability... Look, they've already got research into neural implants for people with disabilities. They're not concentrating yet on people who've had brain damage at birth through lack of oxygen, but it's worth having hope for that there are companies like Neuralink in the US with Elon Musk, and then in Australia, the Australians are now making ground in neural implants. So, to help people who've had problems, in this case, people who can't use their limbs or something like that. I've forgotten. It was on the news. It was something good to see, and I look forward to a day when they have brain implants to help fix the damage that was done at birth, when I had a cord around my neck and I came out breech, and it's prevented me from succeeding. I had to work in disabled employment. I've had to put my dream of being a photocopier technician down the toilet, how painful that was. But I'm going to focus on what I can do, and that is being a photocopier artist. And I'm not going to give up my dream of first hitting the TV channel on Channel 9. If Channel 9 can just pull their finger out of their bums and do something, on the 6 o'clock news is where I want to appear. And it's really difficult trying to get them interested, because they're interested in money as well, and they don't seem to think that my stuff is going to pull the ratings, or the ratings equals money. I don't know how the rating system works. All I know is it has something to do with the number of people watching the bulletin or the TV shows, And the more people that watch the TV show at a given time, if I'm correct, the more money the TV channel gets. Everything's about money, and I just get the feeling I'm not getting respected because I'm not considered newsworthy, but I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep forcing it. I'm going to keep pushing it, folks. I really want a bright future, but I need Channel 9's help first to get there. So I'm just going to try and put these together. And that's come up looking really quite a treat. And yeah, Channel 9, if you can play my material so I can get in touch with my partner Luigi to get married, and also so I can become recognised as an artist and put my disability status behind me. I don't want to be a taxpayer's burden anymore. I don't want to live a low life and trying to make ends meet, because things are going to get more expensive as time goes on, and I'm not going to keep up with it. I'm not rich. I'm not famous. I'm not successful. I need your help. It's got to start somewhere, not this bloody catch-22. To be successful, you got to get exposure. To get exposure, you got to be successful. Well, screw it. I'm going to keep exposing myself on this fucking bulletin as much as I can. I'm not going to let myself be downtrodden anymore. I've had enough. I've been bullied. I've been teased at school. I've been treated like shit. There's got to be a fucking happy ending to this bullshit. Okay, Channel 9, it's up to you. You've got the power. Please help me.